Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to give you an update on our dog Toby. As most of you know from my last video I did on him, he has DCM, which is an enlarged heart. Mia, our other dog, doesn't have it from what we can see. So the symptoms that I noticed that he was getting before we brought him to the vet was he was coughing. But not just a cough like he's gagging on something, like just a type cough, you know. And it just didn't sound right. So we brought him to the vet, and the vet told us he's got DCM, enlarged heart, and he probably has less than a year to live. Now, my wife and I took that very hard because our dog is only eight and a half years old, and so we were brokenhearted. I mean, we took it really bad. I mean, in my last video, I couldn't hold myself back from crying. I mean, it was that bad. And those of you that have pets or have had pets that have gone through this, or you're losing them, that you know what I'm talking about. It's hard. You know, here you got your pet that's so loyal to you, such a good little boy or little girl, and to have something like this happen is just so heartbreaking. But, you know, through prayer and a lot of research, I've been trying to figure out what I can give him to strengthen his heart. And let me tell you, it's working. Our dog Toby is, I want to say, almost normal now. He went from not being able to get up or just run a little bit. He couldn't even run, basically. If he'd get excited a little bit too much, he would start coughing and coughing. And what he would do, he would cough and start like spinning in a circle, like he's losing his balance. And then he'd fall on the ground, and his eyes would start going back in his head. And I have to shake him, like, hey, wake up, like he's going to pass out. And I think what's happening is that the heart can't function efficiently, and he can't pump the blood efficiently to the brain, and he starts losing consciousness. It was that bad, put it that way. So we've been doing a lot of research. We've been giving him some supplements. I'm going to share those with you right now, the ones that are working, the ones that we're giving him, and my other dog Mia. She doesn't have DCM as far as we know. We never got her x-ray, but the doctor listened to her heart and stuff and said it sounds pretty normal, and she has no coughing symptoms or anything like that. But still, you know, we want to give her the best also, as you should with your pet. Let me show you the supplements we've been giving him and her, and it's been working. No more cough. I think in the last month, if he's coughed once, a little bit, but no spinning, no losing consciousness, none of that stuff. He just coughed a little bit, a few times, and that was it. And it's been a month now, at least 4 weeks, and no more symptoms. So let me show you what we've been giving him, and I would encourage you to give your dogs these supplements anyways, especially if you're giving them kibble dog food. I would absolutely not recommend kibble dog food. I don't care what brand it is. It's all superheated mystery meat garbage is what it is. Not only, and if you're lucky, it'll have meat in it. Most of it's just the grains and junk in there. Remember, what's inside that bag does not look like what's on that picture or the label, the bag. Let me show you what we've been giving our dog and what he's really eating. Alright guys, so the first supplement we're giving him is Taurine, this right here. Alright, so Taurine here is a naturally occurring amino acid compound that plays a vital role in various psychological, physiological functions. Unlike typical amino acid, it isn't used to build proteins, but is abundant in the brain, eyes, heart, and muscles. While humans can produce taurine, obtaining it through dietary sources can be beneficial, especially during periods of illness and stress. So you have an enlarged heart, that is an illness and a huge stress on the body. And from what I understand, that the DCM is a deficiency of taurine. Benefits of taurine. Cardiovascular health. Taurine has been linked to improve heart function. It aids in regulating calcium within the heart cells, which is crucial for maintaining healthy heartbeat. Additionally, taurine may help reduce blood pressure and cholesterol levels, contributing to overall heart health. The cholesterol and other stuff, I think, is a bunch of BS, but the strengthening the heart, that's number one. Exercise performance, this I know firsthand. I've known about taurine for the last, I want to say, year or so. I've been working out a lot, and I noticed it has helped me with my strength and just overall feeling stronger when working out. So exercise performance, athletes may find taurine supplementation beneficial. Studies suggest that taurine can enhance aerobic and anaerobic performance, reduce muscle soreness, and aid in recovery post-exercise. This I know firsthand is very true. It aids in neurological development, visual health, metabolic functions, anti-aging properties, and skin health. I'm going to put a link to this article here in the description under the video. And the main sources of taurine are meat. So you got meat, seafood, and dairy products. Plant-based foods generally contain negligible amounts of taurine. So, they say, however, certain seaweeds, algae, kelp, spirulina have some taurine in there. Most of you know that I used to be plant-based, and I suffered for 18 years because of it. But they always told us that fruits and vegetables and grains, whole grains and all that was good for you. I found out that it's all BS. Everything they told us was bad is good. I went carnivore, and all my symptoms that I had, heart palpitations, PVCs, brain fog, air hunger, all that stuff, all went away, completely gone. And IBS symptoms that I had, completely gone. I feel like I did when I was in my 20s. I really do. So dogs are carnivore. Dogs need to eat meat. Okay, so they're going to get most of their taurine from meat, but if you give them kibble dog food, that stuff is mostly all grains. I don't care even if they say it's non-grain or whatever. It does not have the proper nutrients in there. They need to eat meat, not dried, crunchy, disgusting stuff. So if you're interested in buying a cool carnivore t-shirt or just a in general funny sayings t-shirt, I want you to check out the home page on my YouTube channel, and under storefront it will list all my t-shirts that I have listed for sale. Also, if you go in the description under the video, I'm going to have two links there. One is to Spreadshirt and the other one is to Redbubble. I put my shirts on those websites also. Check those and check the ones in my store for better pricing. They all have the same content, but sometimes the pricing varies a little bit. So check them out for better pricing. And if you pick one up from one of these links, it would help us out here just a little bit on the channel, and I would be very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, so here are some other supplements that we're giving our dog. This one here is vitamin B1. It's very important for heart health. Now, also known as thiamine, is essential for heart health. It helps produce energy in the heart for heart function and can prevent conditions like heart failure associated with deficiencies. A lack of thiamine can lead to a serious heart issue, including a type of heart failure known as wet beriberi. Wet beriberi is a severe form of thiamine deficiency that primarily affects cardiovascular system. So this is extremely important that your pet gets enough B1. What is beriberi? Again, it's an extreme form of deficiency of B1. It causes edema, heart issues, low blood pressure, fatigues, and weaknesses. Okay, B1. I'm going to put a link to all the supplements that we're giving our pets in the description under the video. All right. Now, the B1, we're only giving him 50 milligrams. They come in 50 milligram capsules. Normally for a human, I mean, 100 milligrams is more than sufficient. So a pet, even our pet, Toby, he's what, 97 pounds. He's a little on the chunky side, but he's, you know, less than half my weight. I'm over, what am I, 208 right now. So he's less than half my size. So I want to give him about 50 milligrams. Now, if you have a smaller pet that's 50 pounds or so, you can give him a 50 milligram tablet maybe every other day. Would be fine. That would be more than sufficient. But I can't find anything smaller than 50 milligrams. I think they have a 25. But you have to search for it. But yeah, I would stick with about 50 milligrams. And now the next supplement we give him is L-carnitine right here. Okay. L-carnitine is a naturally occurring compound that plays a crucial role in energy metabolism, particularly in the transport of fatty acids into the mitochondria. So this gives you energy. This gives your mitochondria energy. Where they are oxidized and produce energy. Its functions and potential benefits for heart health includes energy production, improved exercise performance, heart failure management, reduction in angina symptoms, antioxidant properties, and potential lipid regulation. But the main ones right here is energy production and improved exercise performance. I'm sorry. That's what we need for the heart. We need more energy, more strength for the heart. And next here we have good old coenzyme CoQ10. It's a naturally occurring antioxidant found in the body, particularly in the heart. That's where the most concentration is in the heart. And it plays a vital role in the energy production within the cells. Its benefits for the heart health includes energy production, antioxidant properties, improved heart function, blood pressure regulation, and potential benefits in heart disease. Very important that your pet gets this CoQ10. So those are the supplements we've been giving our pets. It's B1, L-carnitine, and coenzyme CoQ10. And again, I'm going to put a link in the description to these supplements in the description. All right, so another supplement we give our pet is dandelion root. It's a liquid. I'm going to put a link to all that I'm going to tell you in the description under the video. Okay, you just click on it. It is an affiliate link. It helps us out just a tiny bit, and we would greatly appreciate it if you buy through those links. It won't cost you anything extra, but again, it helps us out a little bit on the channel here, and we'd greatly appreciate it. But the dandelion root, what we're doing is there's a kit you can buy. Again, it's in the description. It's a syringe like this. It's not a needle. It's just a little end on it like this, and it's marked in cc's or milliliters, same thing. And what we do is we get the dandelion root and we take the cap off and pour it into a wider mouth container, just a small little jar or container we have. And what you can do then is get the syringe and stick it in your little jar and pull out about 3 milliliters. Now our dog is, again, 97 pounds. He's basically a 100-pound dog, and we're giving him 3 milliliters or 3 cc's. If you have a 50-pound dog, just give them 2 milliliters or 1.5, somewhere around that range. But the dandelion root liquid is it helps remove the water. It's a diuretic, basically. Helps remove the water around his abdomen, because when they have DCM, the heart can't function well enough, and liquid builds up around the abdomen. Okay, this helps remove that. Now the vet's going to recommend a diuretic for him, and he told me these things weren't that great. Okay, they had a lot of side effects. So dandelion root in a syringe like this, what we do is I grab the bottom of his mouth, his jaw, and just put it into his mouth and squirt it in the back of his throat. And he's like, no, trying to eat, swallow it. And that's how we administer that. Next is this little pill dispenser here. I don't know if you can see the end there, what it looks like. But what you do is you pull this out, you put your pills in the little hole here, okay? 1, 2 pills, whatever. We give out 2 of ours. We give them the B1 and the CoQ10 in here in the morning only. We put that back in until this plunger just hits the pill a little bit. Again, grab his mouth, put this in there, and open his mouth. If you want to have somebody else, open the mouth for him, that's fine. But what you're going to see is he's going to put his tongue in the back of his throat, way back there. You're going to put this in his up above his tongue in the back of his throat, and just push it like that, and the pills get thrown back behind his tongue, and he just swallows them. Because if you don't put them behind his tongue, he's gonna, and he's gonna pull them out and spit them out. So I've had that happen like dozens of times. I finally learned you got to get it way back behind the back of his tongue, and then put them back in there, and he can't get them up there when he just swallows them. Again, these 2 here, it comes with some other smaller plungers and pill dispensers for smaller dogs, but it's a little kit. It's very cheap, and it's well worth getting and administering these to your pet, because in the beginning I was giving them with my fingers, and I was shoving my thumb back there, and half the time he's gnawing on my thumb, and it's not good, and it's very traumatic for the dog too. So better to just put it in a little pill dispenser, and it's done. So yeah, that's how we're administering the supplements, and we haven't had any problems with that. It's been working great. So B1, the CoQ10, carnitine, the taurine. Actually, the taurine is the most important. Okay, and the dandelion root. Now, let me show you how we give our dogs the taurine and the L-carnitine. So we're going to start off here with 2 liters or 2 quarts of water, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of taurine. Now I'm just using a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm going to have to do that 4 times. Now next I'm going to put in the L-carnitine. Now the L-carnitine, you want to use 1 tablespoon for that 2 quarts or 2 liters of water. And then we're going to stir it. Now this will dissolve completely in the water when you mix it like this. And it really adds no taste to the water. It's completely tasteless. I've tasted it, just in water myself in a glass, and there's no real taste to it, so the dogs won't freak out or nothing, because that's what I was worried about. And you can see it's completely dissolved, and you just put that for their water for their whole day, or until it's empty, and then just make another batch. Now the L-carnitine I put in a airtight container like this, because the powder, when it makes air contact, it starts dissolving and turning into a liquid. It's really, really strange stuff. But if you leave the carnitine out, the powder, it will start turning into water droplets. It's very strange stuff. So that is pretty much it. Our dog is doing fantastic now. He's pretty much normal. Now remember, this has only been a month now, and he's really been doing great. And I'm so thankful, and I thank God for all this, because without this nutrition, you know, most people suffer. They think, oh, the medication's not working and our dog's dying, and is there any other medication we can give our dog? You know, it's not about medication. You don't need to medicate a dog for an illness that it's caused by a taurine deficiency. Give them the taurine. Give them the nutrition the heart needs. Then the heart has the tools it needs to heal and to strengthen, and your dog will get better. And for those of you that are not doing well also in the cardiovascular region, you'd be wise to take this supplements too. Taurine, carnitine is good. All that I mentioned, the B1, or at least make sure you're getting enough. And I mean, if you're eating a standard American diet, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I really feel sorry for you. And dogs eating kibble food is just like us eating a standard American diet and refined junk food and processed food. So, because kibbles is processed junk, is what it is. Okay, guys, I hope this really helps you out, and keep your dog heart healthy. And he needs nutrition. He doesn't need medication all the time, okay? And there are instances that, yes, we need medication, but it's not for long term. It's not for keeping us healthy. So remember that. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.